Today we're talking about a piece of gear that can completely transform the way you enjoy movies, sports, and gaming at home. Projectors are powerful, but here's the truth, without the right screen, you're never going to get the full experience. That's why I've been testing out the 4K 16:9 white woven acoustic transparent customized HD 3D curved fixed frame projector screen, and honestly, it's one of the most impressive upgrades I've seen for home cinema. Let's set the stage. When you buy a projector, most people think the hardest part is picking the right model. But what often gets overlooked is the screen. A poor screen, or worse, projecting onto a wall, completely kills detail, contrast, and immersion. That's where a screen like this comes in. It's designed from the ground up for true 4K and 3D projection, and the results are stunning. First up, let's talk design. This is a fixed frame screen, which means once it's installed, it stays in place permanently. That gives you a completely flat, wrinkle-free surface that never warps or sags. The frame itself has a slight curve, and that's more than just an aesthetic choice. That curve helps distribute light evenly across the entire surface, which becomes really important on big screens. Imagine stretching from 106 inches up to 180 inches, that's massive. On a flat, cheap screen, you'd start to see brightness drop-offs or hotspots, but here, everything stays uniform. Now, the material is where this screen really earns its keep. It's made of a white woven acoustic transparent fabric. What does that mean in real-world use? The woven texture ensures durability and the perfect surface for high-resolution projection. Acoustic transparency is where it gets cool. You can place speakers, especially the center channel, directly behind the screen. If you've ever been to a real cinema, you'll notice the dialogue feels like it's coming from the actors on screen. That's because theaters hide speakers behind their screens. This projector screen gives you that same professional level setup in your own home. And it doesn't just look good, it performs. The screen is optimized to handle 4K detail without washing out or losing sharpness. Color reproduction is excellent, blacks are deep, and everything pops with clarity. If you're into 3D projection, the screen supports that as well, which is great for anyone who still loves that immersive 3D experience at home. Gaming on a massive 4K curved screen like this is also a whole new level. You feel like you're inside the game world. Installation is a bit more involved than a simple pull-down, but the end result is worth it. Once it's on your wall, the fixed frame adds a premium look. It feels less like a temporary setup and more like a permanent home cinema installation. The curved edges even help with side viewing angles, which is perfect if you have a larger seating area and want everyone in the room to have the same quality viewing experience. And then there's size flexibility. If you don't have the space for a 180-inch monster, you can start with a 106-inch screen. That's still bigger than almost any TV you can buy. But if you do have the room,